Did you know when it comes to cancer, early diagnosis is crucial? The earlier cancer is found, the more treatment is less severe and survival is very high. This is especially true for breast cancer and cervical cancer. These cancers are treatable and beatable. Mammograms are the single best tool to find breast cancer at its early stages long before it can be felt. This tool takes a picture of the inside of your breast to make sure there is no cancer. Likewise, Pap tests or Pap and HPV tests can find cervical precancer or cancer long before you have symptoms. This test checks the cells of your cervix to make sure there are no changes in the cells caused by the HPV virus. Being screened regularly can find the cancer early, which can save your life. Yet, many women are not getting breast and cervical cancer screening as recommended. For women who have found difficulty in being screened because they have no insurance or low income, the ABC program can provide these life-saving tests for free. ABC stands for the Alabama Breast and Cervical Cancer Early Detection Program. This program not only provides the screening tests, but also provides any further tests if they're needed. The program can even help you get free treatment through Medicaid if you are eligible and are diagnosed with cancer. ABC has helped thousands of women in Alabama get screened and has saved hundreds of lives. This program has doctors and specialists throughout the state to provide the screening. ABC is funded by the CDC. You may ask, can I get breast cancer or cervical cancer? The answer is yes. All women are at risk for both cancers. Breast cancer is the second leading cause of death among women, and cervical cancer is caused by HPV, a very common virus that the majority of women will have in their lifetime. You are at a higher risk for these cancers if you don't regularly get cancer screening, if you're over the age of 40, and if you're African American. Cancer screening can find both of the cancers before you have any symptoms. What does breast cancer screening include? It includes a clinical breast exam, a mammogram, and if something of concern is found, further testing like an ultrasound or biopsy. All of these tests would be free through ABC. If you are diagnosed with cancer, then you will be referred to Medicaid to cover the cost of the treatment. Women should be screened for breast cancer every year or two. What does cervical cancer screening include? It includes a pelvic exam, a Pap test or Pap and HPV test, and if something of concern is found, further testing like a colposcopy. All of these tests would be free through ABC. Also, a patient that is diagnosed with cancer or precancer will be referred to Medicaid to cover the treatment that is needed. Women should receive a Pap test or Pap HPV test every 3 to 5 years depending on your age and history. Also, cervical cancer is one of the few cancers that can be prevented. The HPV vaccination can prevent cervical cancer. Almost all cervical cancers are caused by the human papillomavirus infection, also known as HPV. Most women will have HPV at some point in their lives. Some HPV infections clear on their own, but if the infection persists, cervical cancer can develop. There is an HPV vaccination that can help prevent the HPV infection. You, your children, and your grandchildren may be eligible for this vaccination. HPV vaccinations are free at your local county health department. Regular breast and cervical cancer screenings are so important. Remember, Early detection is the best protection. Find an ABC doctor and make an appointment for breast and cervical cancer screening at 1-877-252-3325 or visit our website.